Hold on, we just played Notorious. Oh, I see exactly what we're going to... What's going on? What's going on? For crying out loud, somebody's calling me during the show. Oh, my God. Look at this. It's Richard. It's Richard Elliot. It's Richard Elliot. Hey, I just unplugged my phone. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Hey. What's going on, Richard?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I'm okay. I got a little issue I need your help on.
What? Oh, what is it?
So I'm like working on these planters. Camilla like gave me this job to do where there's like 30 planters.
He calls me
I have
with
to
this
put
stuff
together,
all the time.
and it's all like wrought iron with these kind of nuts and bolts. And I thought I had a system. It was like working really good. I was kind of doing it just with like a ratchet and
a ratchet.
And a ratchet.
A ratchet. Okay, a ratchet. Okay.
Because there's like each one of these planters has like 30 like nuts and bolts that have to go into.
Richard.
So no, listen. Well, hear me out here, because I kind of feel a little bit bad about this too. So I'm trying to get it finished, and I get this idea. Why don't I use my air compressor? So if I use the air compressor, I can do it like 3 times faster, at least, like probably maybe 10 times faster.
What am I gonna do?
I haven't used my air compressor in a while, and I got it plugged in, ready to go, and it pooped out on me. I don't know if it's the motor. It might be the belt, like the belt. It's one of those belt drive motors.
Excuse me, folks. Excuse me, Richard.
I was actually just going to ask you. I lent you that other compressor that I had. Like
yeah, but wait,
ago.
But you didn't loan it. You gave it to me. You gave me that air compressor.
Okay, you're right.
You gave me.
Enough.
Yeah.
You're right. I did give it to you. I did give it to you. I didn't lend it.
I use it every day to floss. I use it every day to floss. Air flossing. It's a new thing.
I haven't tried that.
Cleaning the grill.
So anyways, so what I was really kind of going to ask you, if there was any possible way I could borrow that, and because I'm trying to get this thing done.
Hold on.
And I know we've got like the whole social distancing thing, so you could like just leave it.
It's like when my mother called me in the middle of Newport Beach show. Same thing. Listen, Richard, hold it. Yeah. Can I stop you for 1 second? Listen, clearly you're clearly.
I'm sorry, I'm really worked up about the whole thing.
I understand it, but clearly, let me hold on. Give me 1 second here, because clearly you don't understand that I'm in the middle of a super huge live YouTube show. It's like a big deal for me. There's tens of people watching, and it's like a big deal. And I'm in the middle of it, and you're live on the show right now. I mean, you're just right in the middle of the show. I just took your call because I saw you called me, and I always take your calls. So, but while I have you, would you mind if I asked you a question or two, Richard?
You mean to tell me I just said that whole spiel about the compressor and the planters, and you're like broadcasting right now?
I can't believe this. Yeah, and you are on YouTube here. And you sound great, by the way. Your quality of your voice sounds amazing. You sound clear and crisp. It's nice, but content is questionable, at least. Yes, you're live on YouTube right now in the middle of a show, and but listen.
Seriously, you could have said something.
Well, I tried, but you wouldn't stop talking. It's the same as my mom called me in the middle of a show in Newport Beach on Mother's Day. How do you not talk to your mom? How do you not talk to Richard Elliot? I had to. So listen, the bottom line is this. I'm happy to bring the air compressor down to you, and I'll bring it down, and we will get together and work on your new project, which I'm sure folks would love to hear about your new project a little bit, because I know while you've been at home, you're doing some work, right?
I'm so embarrassed right now.
You have to get over it. You got to get past it, brother.
I'm so embarrassed.
I know, but listen, you got to get past it, brother. You got to give it a try.
I mean, I I should have said, I could have said something that sounded a little less mundane, like I was like, building, like working on my airplane or something, like, pulling the engine off, or,
No.
like putting new pistons in or something, or in my car. Or,
It's much better that
just
you
something
talked
that's,
about ratchets. That it's much better to talk about ratchets than pistons. I think that's better.
yeah,
It's better.
and even, and I think it also bodes well to say that this whole thing was because I'm doing a honeydew,
Right.
basically, with, trying to appease my wife, who came home with 30 planters for me to put together.
Well, well, this sounds to me, buddy of mine, who I love dearly, that you are
Love
doing.
you back, buddy.
That it sounds to me like, all calling at the wrong moment aside, it sounds to me like you're doing really well and getting better. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, no, I'm doing great, and obviously these are very trying times that we're in right now, but
Yeah. Yeah.
we're home, hunkered down here, Camilla and the kids, and we're just we're being together, and it's interesting. We're having, all my children are home from school, and we're having more meals around the table now than I think we've had in like the last year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so. I mean, you got to kind of find, silver linings,
Yes.
and glimmers of sunshine in the fact, and what's really a trying time for. I know a lot of people are
Yeah.
very nervous, and rightly so. But and I am doing something that I never do.
Which is
I'm practicing.
what? Now that
You might have to explain that. That's like the standing joke in our circle of musical friends. Me
Okay.
practicing.
Okay, Richard. First of all, Richard Elliot, in my mind, and I know you're going to disagree with me because you're that kind of person, is a genius. I mean, we've known each other for many years.
No.
I knew that. I knew you would say that. He would come off the stage back in the guitars and saxes and more, because I was and more, not and more. I was and more. And we'd come off the stage, and you'd play ridiculously, and you'd go back to the dressing room, and in between, when you'd have to come out again, you'd be studying JavaScript for dummies and killing PIDs, and then you just run onto the stage and be brilliant, and then come back and be brilliant on other things. And I've always respected you so much for that. The way that your mind works is unbelievable, and I'm kind of rambling now, but I had to go there. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's really nice of you to say. I mean, I think what it really means is, my mother used to say this, and it's a Yiddish word, which is, I had shpilkas. Shpilkas means, the direct translation is ants in your pants. I always like to be doing something. So that's all that was, but that's really nice of you to say. And I have to kind of shoot one right back to you, that for me, playing with you on stage is one of the great joys that I have in my life, is getting on stage with you, and when we tour together, and I've been so lucky to have you as a producer on a bunch of my records, and it's just a wonderful joy and a blessing to be able to work with you, and to get on stage. And you can't even call it work. I mean,
no, we have pterodactyl, which is, we go to the Cuban restaurant down the street. They have chicken like the size of a horse, and
yes.
we do have a great time, brother. And I love you dearly. So here's the thing: I do have to kind of get back to the show. I kind of have to play some music, but I have to. Please keep us posted, and keep going, getting better, and I can't wait for us to hit the stage together again soon. And love you dearly.
Love you too. Can I just leave one thing with all of your listeners / viewers?
Yes.
Just kind of my little contribution for anyone out there that's feeling understandably anxious during these times. Do you mind if I?
I would love for you to do that. Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, hold on.
I thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Richard. We're all there with
Now,
you, all there
now
with
I'm going
you.
to watch you.
Okay. Oh
Now that I
no.
know you're online.
Now I'm getting nervous. All right. I'm more nervous. All right. Love you lots. Thank you for interrupting us. I'm sure everybody loved hearing from you. And
Love you
take
too,
care.
and love to everyone out there.
Okay. Take care, brother.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Boy, that was an unexpected call. I mean, he clearly had no idea what was going on here, but so great to hear from Richard. Oh my gosh.